All right, beautiful people. Yay, Friday. And it's our daily rendezvous again, 7 p.m., the Bra Experience, a place where women can come together to support each other and lift each other up. That's what the Bra Experience is all about. That's what it's all about. And so we've been having these constructive conversations since Monday, and I already had some great guests coming on. All my friends, my brothers, my sisters, who were so wonderful to accept my invitation to come along and have these conversations. And I'm getting so many messages from you, from women that saying, wow, you can read my brain or my mind. Wow, this comes at a perfect time. So I'm so honored and blessed to be your host on this journey, 14 days journey, and we are at day 5. Now, first of all, yesterday we had a conversation with my good friend Barbara, and let me tell you, you made Facebook comments explode. I mean, Yolande, Daniela, Maya, Nikita, Tamara, Karen, you were all sharing your gifts, and what great gifts do we have in this group? It's unbelievable. Victoria, Nikki, Pascal, Tracy, Deneen, Tina. I mean, sharing is caring. It's what I've been saying all these past weeks, these past days, weeks. It feels like weeks. But sharing is caring, and sharing our gift, and not only sharing it, but giving it a voice is truly what will make us come out of our shell and step into our greatness and embrace our value. So welcome. Let me know you're watching. Let me know your name if I cannot see your name in the StreamYard application. But for today on the Bra Experience, I've got something special today. Well, every day, but I'm always so excited. I'm so honored and blessed that my good friend, my sister in arms, has accepted my invitation to join this conversation. So welcome to our Bra Experience, Miss Yoke from Ants Photography, the personal branding strategist extraordinaire. Hi, Yoka, my sister. So good to have you here.
Oh, grateful that I'm here. Thank you for inviting me, Yasmina.
I know.
Your bubbly energy, and I'm really happy to be here.
So. Great. Well, talking about bubbly energy, I remember when we first met, I think it was almost a year ago.
Yes.
And I was walking out of the network event as you were coming in, and I think we were just looking in the mirror and recognizing our bubbliness. Maybe that is also one of the gifts we should put in the comments of the Facebook post of yesterday. So bubbliness meet bubbliness, and we're going to make it bubbly tonight because it's Friday, Bubbly Friday, right?
Yeah.
So, hi, welcome. Let me know you're watching. Type in your name. Tell me where you're coming from. If this is the first time, type in the comments if this is your second time, third time. I'm so grateful that everyone is so active. And so, Yoka, I'm so happy that you're here as a personal branding strategist, because what I've noticed with us women is that we have so many difficulties or challenges maybe of making ourselves visible, because branding is not only for our business or a project or a product or a service that we're offering to the world, but that's why I like you are a personal branding strategist, right? It's also who we are and how we put ourselves. Pauline, yay, third timer. Good to see you again, Pauline. So it's not only about, it's personal branding is also about showing ourselves to the world and standing tall and firm. And as a woman, just accepting that who we are is something amazing and that we have something to offer. So I think personal branding is very important. So maybe you can share, because I know your story from invincible to visible. Maybe you can share your story as a beginning of our conversation today.
Yes. Well, today I can proudly say that I'm a successful personal branding photographer. I'm really happy and excited about that. I think I have the best job ever, but it hasn't always been that way. I remember that there was a time where I was just looking into the mirror and thinking, yeah, and just going, or that I just
Listen, if someone's listening and you go like, "Oh, I'm the same," looking in the mirror and go like, "No, I don't want to see the reflection," put it in the comments and say, "Yoke, you are not alone. Let us know. Let us know."
Yes. I'm sure I am not alone, but I remember back then I really thought I was, and I was looking into my reflection, looking at what I was wearing, looking at how I felt, and I thought I don't want to be here, and what is my purpose in life, and why am I here, and I mean, I better hide. And so I didn't feel at ease in my body. I didn't feel comfortable at all. I was always hiding away when there was a camera or a phone, a cell phone ready to take pictures. I was already always like, yeah, I'm already going. I didn't want to be in the So I actually have
you were not only questioning your life's purpose or why you were here, you were not only questioning that, but you were also questioning yourself at that time, right? If I hear it correctly. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Because everyone has a purpose, everyone has a talent, everyone has a gift.
Exactly.
But I didn't know what my gift was back then. And I was struggling in life. I was looking for the answers. I didn't find them at first. And I remember now looking back at the time, I have like a 10-year gap in pictures.
Wow.
From age 25 to 34.
There are new people coming in. Hold on. There are new people coming in. So say hi, let me know you're watching, and let me know where you're watching from. So, wow, you've got a 10 years gap on your pictures?
Yes. From age 25 to 34, so 9 years.
Almost, yeah.
There's like almost no pictures.
No pictures.
No. And if there were pictures, I was always wearing like high sweaters, like fully covered, dark. I mean, this is actually fuchsia color, but I know it's kind of dark in here.
We're not gonna mention the lighting.
I'm actually wearing bright colors and I have reddish hair, as you can
see. Exactly.
So I'm not hiding anymore, but back then I was wearing dark clothes, brown and dark gray, and I mean, hiding.
I can imagine that a lot of women, maybe in a certain time of period of time, but also maybe even today, are still hiding and by the clothes you are wearing. Because I remember when I was younger, I didn't like myself, didn't like the reflection in the mirror like you are talking about. I would only wear black and white.
Exactly.
Very neutral, not standing out at all. And now I'm wearing bright colors, showing myself, putting bright lipstick on my lips and everything. So you can notice a shift. So I don't know any people, in any women in the group. Let me know your experiences. How did you make yourself invisible? How did you hide from being in the light or being like shining brightly? So then maybe I want to go to how did you
say something? Go. You know what was really a game changer for me?
Yes, that's where I wanted to go. Like, what made the shift? What changed?
I was looking for myself. And I came across a group of women who were working on themselves and finding their way in life, finding who they were, finding out how to have the best relationship with themselves, because that is the foremost relationship that you should have. The most
That's
important
where
thing.
it all starts.
Yes,
All
please.
relationship starts
Exactly.
from the relationship you have with yourself.
Yes.
Wow, that's so powerful. All the relationships in your life start with the relationship you have with yourself. And can I add on that? The relationships you are having are a reflection of the relationship you are having with yourself. Ooh, I
Yes.
think someone needed to hear this right now. Let me know if you're the one. Okay, good one. Good one, good, 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 good. Okay, go, go, go.
And then what was also a game changer, that was Lisa Nichols.
I think I've got a lot of people here in the group that know all about Lisa Nichols, who are
Yes.
following her, who are having her as a coach. So go ahead. What of Lisa Nichols made you click?
I
You're
wish
gonna
I had my sunglasses here. My pair of shades. That's
That's Lisa Nichols talk.
I get goosebumps just saying it now. That movie, that film, that clicked with me. I think I watched it already more than a dozen of times. I
You're
mean,
talking about The Secret, right?
yes,
And you're talking about the fact, and Lisa talks about it all the time. She says, you better hand out some shades
yes.
to the people who cannot stand your light. And I'm paraphrasing. If you want to know the exact wording, go watch The Secret or any video of Lisa. I'm blessed to call her my coach because she's awesome. And she actually says, do not be afraid to step into your light.
No.
And because what we do as women specifically is that we are afraid of stepping into the light because of the judgment we might receive from others. People will go like, oh, wow, what she's doing and all these kind of things. And Lisa Nichols says, don't worry what they're thinking. Just hand out some shades if people cannot stand your light, and go stand in your light. So
Exactly.
I like that. So that was something that was a trigger for you
Yes.
to become more, to take the steps to become more
Yes.
visible.
Yes,
Ooh,
to take the
powerful.
stage, because she said, because I'm not gonna dim my lights.
Exactly.
She
Exactly.
said that several times, and for me that was like, she is right. Why would I care about other people? Why would I care about what they think of me? The most important thing is what I think about myself. And if I
Exactly.
believe that I can do something, then hell, I'm gonna do it.
And you can. There's a quote. Who said the quote? If you believe you can or you can't, you are always right.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know who
I
the
can't
quote.
remember whose quote. You know, I've got brain fog. Yesterday I had the same thing. I couldn't come up. So Pauline is saying my problem was trying not to be in the limelight. I think, Pauline, that we as women have that in common. We don't want to step in the forefront. We don't want to step into the light because we are afraid of rejection, afraid of judgment, afraid of all these things that might happen. But we rob ourselves of becoming, of accepting, not becoming, of accepting who we are,
Yes.
and therefore changing our relationships with the people that surround us. So I love the way this conversation is going. So those are the things that you did, or where you were triggered to change and go and step more into the visibility. And then, because I know you, of course, that's how we actually met and had our first encounter. You are not only a personal branding strategist, but also a photographer. And I always call you the queen of capturing someone's essence. That's truly what you do. But tell me a little bit more on your purpose there, because you're doing something wonderful when it comes to the bra experience. With your photography, you are absolutely supporting women and lifting them up. So tell me a little bit more on that.
Well, first of all, I really love working with women because I see so many women who were me back in the days, and who are so afraid of showing themselves. Like
Mm.
every time I have a new client, they text me and they say, well, I'm gonna be a handful for you because I don't really like being in the pictures. I don't really like being in the lights.
And isn't that a challenge for so many women? Listen, if you're watching in replay or you're here live, let me know. Do you have the same challenge, like not wanting to be in front of the camera because we are probably I didn't have the problem on being on camera, but because we have insecurities, right? We don't want to show everything. Hold on. Pauline is saying, perhaps I did not explain it properly. I'm an extreme extrovert and so love being in the limelight. But when I'm at an event where I'm not a speaker or performer, it is difficult for me to be in the shades. Oh, okay. It was not to be in the limelight. Okay, I got you, Pauline. I got you.
Yeah.
So you're definitely an exception when it comes to women stepping into the light. You're definitely an exception on that. But thank you for the clarification. So yeah, so tell me more. So you were saying helping women and you get a response like, oh, I don't like to be in front of the camera. I don't like to be in the light. So
Yes, women are very aware of how they look. And
true.
I mean, when I take pictures of men, they're like, okay, am I on
Whoop,
it?
whoop, whoop.
Am I on it? Am I in the picture? Okay, it's fine. But
Exactly.
women, it's much more challenging. But that's what I love about it, because I think it's so damn important that women step into their light, that they can see
Absolutely.
what they are about. And what I'm trying to do through my lens is I'm trying to show them what they look like to me.
Exactly. And what you are doing, referring to the conversation yesterday I had with Barbara, is truly capturing those women's gifts,
Yes.
the gifts that they are born with. That's actually what you are doing. You're capturing if someone is very high energy, that's me, right? I'm a big energizer. And if people look at my pictures, they feel that energy coming from the picture, right? Or if someone has a gift of being very compassionate and a good listener and all these kind of things, I see pictures from women you posted that have that gift and that comes through the picture.
Yes.
So I love your eye for that. And it probably has to do with your own experience where you want to take out what's truly what, like you say, what you see in them,
Yes.
instead of the bellies we try to hide or the double chin we go like, oh no, we would want to, and it's true what you're saying. I remember someone saying to me, I was very and still sometimes very how do you say it, aware of my body, right? So, and we women, and tell me if you're one of them, we women, we look into the mirror when we're going shopping for clothes. We put on some clothes and we look into the mirror, and the first things we look at are the things we know we don't like.
Yes.
We look at the belly. For me, it's my knees. If I have a short skirt on, my not my face in per se, but the double chin. All the things that we know we don't like. It's the first thing we look at.
Yes.
And so one woman who knows me pretty well, she said, "Listen, Yasmina, when you enter into a room, do you think the first thing that people will look at are your knees or your belly?" She says, it's impossible to go look to your knees. If you enter the room, you bring such an energy that they look at a complete picture and not specific aspects that you don't like. So that's what you do. You capture the complete picture and not the things we don't like about ourselves. I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing.
Thank you. It's all about vibes and energy. And I mean, if you are such or such a person in real life, then it has to be visible in the pictures.
True.
I really believe that. And Yeah, I don't know, by connecting with people. I don't know how I do it. I can't explain in words, but
It's your gift. It's
yeah,
your gift. Besides being bubbly, you have the gift of seeing someone for what and who they truly are, and especially women. So it's your gift. You don't have to try to. For gifts, we don't have to find an explanation. It's you are born with it. You are born with it. So, are there things that you think might be useful for us women to be more visible in the world? Because we have an event coming up end of October. We're doing it together, which I'm very excited about. And the event is specifically for women, right? We have an intention of serving these women and all these kind of things. So when it comes to visibility, what are some of the things you might give as advice to the women watching?
I think practice. Just go outside your comfort zone. Just stretch it and just practice. And I mean, you can just walk around with your phone and just talk to your phone, making movies like you're talking into the camera, but you don't necessarily have to post it already. So just practice.
Stop. Very important what you just say. We as women, if we do something, we want to do it perfectly, right?
Yes.
So I like what you're saying. Just practice. And that means taking pictures of yourself without posting them is practicing.
Yes.
You don't have to show it all immediately. And it's the same from being on camera, First time I went on camera, I didn't like my voice, all this kind, and now because I have a small cold, it's very nasal. But now I'm like, it's who I am. It's part of who I am, And so the more you do that, I agree with you, the more you practice, the more you get comfortable with yourself and the more you will accept yourself, right? So I like that. So call to action number 1, because I think Yoka has some more call to actions, but call to action number 1 is practice at least 3 videos a day and at least 10 pictures. No, let's do 5. 5 pictures a day. Not posting them. You can delete them from your phone in case you might lose your phone and someone finds them. You don't have to think that, oh, someone is going to judge me or whatever. You can take them, look at them. Very important. Look back at them. And you can delete them if you want. But I would suggest to keep them and see your progress along the way. Because if you do this every day for 30 days, let's say, or 21 days, you will see a whole lot of progress, and specifically the progress of your own perception. So I like that one. Practice.
Yes, that's going to be very powerful if you look at the progress from where you started and where you end. And then you will want to stop doing it. You will want to continue. And that
yes, that's true. That's true.
And at that point, you can start publishing.
When you feel comfortable and you feel you're having joy of taking videos and saying things and taking pictures, I love that. Then come back to the group and we want to see your first video, your first pictures that you feel comfortable sharing. I love that one. Okay. And are there any other tips or advice you can give the crew?
I would say look into the camera. Don't look at your phone, but look into the camera lens.
Right, because what we tend to do is look at this, how we look. We're looking like, how do we look? But it doesn't matter. You can delete them anyway. Yeah. And for practice, I have to go to be next to my hand. Practice looking at the small dot on your phone, which is your camera. Exactly. Good one.
For instance, just show how powerful it can be. I am now looking on my screen at you, but imagine if I would be looking directly into the lens and I would be talking to you. How would it feel for you if I would be talking to you instead of just to the camera?
It feels I'm going to do the same. It feels much more direct and I feel much more connected, and I feel much more seen and heard. Not heard, of course, but I feel much more seen if I talk to the camera
Yeah.
if I am in the audience looking at you talking to me. So good points, good points. Okay, so I like that. So becoming more visible as women is definitely something, if that's not, if it doesn't come natural to you, and usually it doesn't for women, we have to grow into that behavior. Those are some great tips to get started. I like it. And so for me, it's also making your gift visible via pictures or video, and then linking it to your story, the story of you, who you are, where you come from, what you overcame, the challenges you had, the challenges you overcame, linking that together. That's how you, in my opinion, are two main elements of creating your personal brand and getting into the world with much more confidence and showing your value. And so yeah. So I like this conversation a lot. So I think we've given a lot to think about. So 2 call to actions. 1, practice.
And enjoy.
Exactly. And just go play with the videos and the pictures and all these kind of things, and just know that you can delete them. No, you don't have to show them to anyone. And once you are comfortable and you're experiencing some joy and excitement, then start publishing it, because you're ready to step into the world. And keep the first versions, because you want to watch your progress. That's a good tip. And so another call to action, we talked about it previously, is we're going to ask them to put something in the Facebook group, right? We're going to link it to their gifts.
Yes, I would love it if just in the Facebook group that everyone would post a selfie, but connected or linked to your gifts, so that you take something that means a lot to you, that shows a part of your story. So for me, that would be my camera, obviously, but that it shows a little bit of who you are and what you are about. And just in this group of Facebook, that you just show yourself and step into your light, just a tiny bit, just as a practice. That would be a
practice of showing truly who you are. So Yoka, I want to ask you to go to the Facebook group and share the picture, the picture I like about you with the camera, like this.
Yes.
Right? Because that's your gift, and just post it in post it in a Facebook group, so it's an inspiration or an example for the women watching this, whether they are watching live or in the replay. And by the way, if it's your first time watching, don't worry. We still have 9 days to go after this one, and maybe we'll continue our journey together after 14 days. Because there's a lot of things we are doing, Jochen is doing, I'm doing, we're doing together with other people, on truly, because that's what I truly believe the bra experience should be. If we as women become more confident and embrace ourselves unapologetically, and we become more visible and put our value and our gifts into the world, that's when the shift will happen that the world desperately is waiting on. So I believe it's so important that we as women come together and cheer on each other, to make sure, because I think that's the energy that the world needs more than ever. And you are part of this bra experience. You're part of the world, and the world is waiting on you. And if you don't show yourself, if you don't become visible, you're robbing someone else from growing or moving forward in their own lives or in their own business. And that's not fair to anyone that needs to hear what you're bringing, that just needs to experience what you're bringing to the table. So I want to invite you to do the call to action. You were so active yesterday. I hope we inspired you today to be very active today as well. Tomorrow we'll be back for another bra experience with, again, a very, very special guest from the UK, very dear to my heart. And so I cannot wait to see you all tomorrow. And so go and be visible and share your gifts on a picture with us. We cannot wait to see it. And I might on Sunday, I might give some surprises away that might help you to move faster or move forward in becoming more visible, putting your message into the world. So please, if you are very active, I will see you and you will have a chance to win some of the surprises. Okay? So Yoka, thank you for being here with me, for sharing your wisdom, for sharing your gifts. And we're gonna do it soon together anyway. So I cannot wait. And thank you so much for being here. Goodbye, beautiful people. Have a wonderful Friday. Enjoy your evening if you are on our time, on our side of the world. And see you all tomorrow, 7 p.m. for another bra experience.